My concern is getting on a Ryanair flight and not fitting in the seat.
Being dosed. Being unsuccessful.
Rationalising my thoughts.
And the result is usually these different emotions. From whatever thought it is, you're either going to feel really happy, you're going to feel excited, you're going to feel like it's a new challenge, you're going to feel really worried, quite anxious, quite depressed. You want to cry, you want to scream, whatever it is, you're angry, you're resulting in something called deep concerns.
You guys heard me speak about things like social anxiety. I suffer with like post-traumatic depression, multiple personality disorder, and things like that. And this is all from learning ways to cope with the world around me. Not always learning the right way, because I haven't had a parental figure, like I said, or anything since I was 14. Every night, regardless if I've had a bad day, and I mean I've had some really bad days since I've started this journal, I have to write something I'm grateful for. It could be grateful for the fact that I got up and took a bath that day, because we all know how bad it could be to even get out of your bed sometimes in the morning when you're suffering with mental health. It could be the fact that I ate something that day, because there's many a days where I get up and I'll drink all day long, but I won't bother to stand up and be there and cook, because to me that's effort that I don't have the energy for that. So anything that I can find positive, and then the next morning, before I do anything, I read that positive affirmation. Time to mourn them, I took my time to cry and understand that those things don't make you weak. You need to do those things. Crying, for example, brilliant. It releases toxins, it gets rid of so much negative energy. And I don't know if any of you know when you've really bowled, and afterwards you fall in that bowl to the point where you fall asleep, and the next day you wake up and you've just got a really weird freshness. Like you still kind of feel a bit crappy because you remember, but there's just a weird freshness about. You need to understand those feelings, and I think understanding how I'm feeling when I'm negative and understanding that I need to let go and feeling okay to let go and not being scared to let go to make room for what I already planned for myself is the way that I get and maneuver through those negative thoughts. It took me to get to that point of real neglect of my own body, my own mind, my own spirit, to realise what negative thoughts was doing to me, and to realise how much the power of my mind actually had control over myself. And I became so scared of my own head. I had suicidal thoughts, I was self-harming, I was doing the most. And I would still have my friend like, oh, that's what you do, you do this, you do that. And like expecting me to be okay, and expecting me to, oh, why don't you come out? You're so sociable, but you just don't get it. And for me, I was sitting every day like, you just don't get it.
As I was researching confidence, the dictionary actually said confidence is a feeling of self-assurance arising from an appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. Let's break that down into 3 quick steps. Self-assurance. That is step 1 for confidence. Being self-assured. That's a really important step of trying to identify your confidence. Because for you to get to your confidence, you need to actually have a knowledge of your own abilities, your qualities. You need to understand what makes you you.
I started my journey really like, let's say a year ago. Before that, I didn't know myself, because we really get to know ourselves when we really sit back and we start putting negativity aside, people that are negative aside, and then we start learning who we really are, know who they think, who they tell us who we are. The moment was I was in a very long relationship. I got married very, very young. I was only 15. That was when I had my daughter at 16. So I was in that relationship. It was a very tough one. I'm not gonna say anything, but it was a tough one. And it was mainly shaming who I was as a woman and shaming me, my body, everything. was more like a family thing. I used to get comments like, like I said, I went from size 28 to size 12. And my friend like, oh, Linda, you look so good. Then I started putting away my family. What's happening? Are you okay? Obviously, they're back home. Are you okay? What's going on? Listen, I have to put, I never write anything on Facebook or public like that. I have to go. Whoever, ever, no matter who you are, my dad, my grandma, no matter, whoever ever make a comment again about my body, you will be blocked. Until they learn to respect. You just have to work with what you got. We all go our thing. So in my case, I do Instagram influencing, and I just post, I like showing girls that no matter if they're bigger, whatever, yeah, you might look angled, you might look slimmer, you might whatever, but they still feel like, oh, look at this girl, she's so big, she dresses like that. Like, just dress nice, feel good.
But is it a normal thing about us? And actually it's a very important thing that sometimes when you want to cry, it's important for you to understand that you can cry. It's not weak, it's actually a sign of strength compared to physical abuse. Physical abuse you can move past, while verbal abuse for some reason, will always have it at the back, always be there. And that was interesting because I was reading about them, and psychologists actually did a study where they spoke to loads of people, and they actually found out that it takes 5 good positive comments to delete that one bad comment. So put that in perspective, girls. That means you need 100 good comments about yourself to get rid of 20 bad ones.
In January 2017, I was diagnosed with anxiety and severe depression. I lost my job, I lost my house, and I lost my mind. It was a very difficult time. It came as a result of lots of trauma throughout my entire life. I was raised in care, placed in care, not through the system, just like a little private thing between my biological and my foster grandma, up in the north of England with a Caucasian family in a small village, and I basically lived on Emmerdale. I realised my issues with weight and the connections that I had with food. So I was growing up as a tubby kid, and my biological mum never liked it, so she told my foster grandma to put me in aerobics class, and that is a pain for me. So whenever I feel ugly about myself, I try to be honest with myself about those feelings. But what is, okay, so you've been taught by society that you need to be a size 12. Let's throw that out the window because that's not going to happen. If I'm stressed, especially stress is always something that can drive us to do lots of things. It could be going back to drinking, going back to smoking, eating, not eating, or whatever it may be. Find the root of the problem. Go straight to the root of it. Do you know what I mean? Dig. That might take 3 months, 2 years, tonight. That journey is yours and you have the right to it. But always search for the root. I think the most common one, which you probably already experienced, is your miss kind of chat to you still. Come on, let me talk to you. What's your name? Joe. I like you. Oh no, I've got a man. You're fat anyway, bro. Honey, I was this size 2 seconds ago when you started talking to me. So what the fuck? And I just go off on one, and I think it was because my self-esteem was on its way up. Someone's interested in me. Oh my God, I'm pretty. I put a lot of work. You're fat anyway, and it's just they just plunge into the depths of your soul and obliterate everything that you've just been building up the past few days, weeks, months.
This day was step one.
That's right, girl.
Thank you ladies so much for coming. I appreciate every single one of you. And I hope today you guys kind of had like a new boost for your energy, for your attitude.